Howdy Dowdy, Big Beefy Burger by here on the episode Binding Ways of Repentance Plus. We got more Eden streaks, because that's what I've been doing. And we got some good items. D Infinity means we got D4 just on cooldown, so we can just use that. And yeah, this is looking like it's just gonna be a really good run. I could obviously stick with my get double damage for killing enemies, but eventually I'll start using this D Infinity for something. So maybe I should just use it as a D6. Probably don't do that while I'm in a hostile room. I almost got hit there because again I was just looking at the top. It's been a productive week for me. PhD's pretty good. What makes me larger? You know what? We go for it. You know, I've been streaming. That's been a normal thing. Unfortunately, today was gonna be a stream day. I'm not really mad. Actually, my backlog on Isaac right now is like empty, so maybe it's actually relevant right now. There's like a birthday soon, and we're supposed to go over, but I don't know the plans, so I was just like, instead of starting a stream being like, okay, yeah, I'm gonna be gone for this period of time, let me just go ahead and like not make this more complicated. So I don't know if I'm gonna be streaming the next couple days, unfortunately, which sucked. On the plus side, not really that it's relevant to the people who enjoy watching me, but I've been doing a lot more commissions recently, because I'm like, you know what, I would like to get some more than like one a week. So let me put like a discount on them, and then all of a sudden I've gotten like 8 recently. And on top of that, I like started a new one, which I really haven't gotten into detail on it. I don't even think I've made a YouTube post on it yet. I maybe have made one. But there's this really dumb inside joke. There's actually like lore behind this. I'm realizing there's a lot of lore behind this. So me and Marco Uppercut would play TF2 a lot, and we just joined a random like a community server that had. That's a dumb way for me to just walk into that and get hit. They had just custom plugin stuff, and one of them was Pony Spencer. If you built the dispenser, it would just play like My Little Pony music, and I don't think the rest of the server had like stuff like that. It was literally, that's like the only change they did. It was like 24/7 24 Pony Spencer, and that was like the server we joined. We joined it because of that. But what we did on that server was like, you gotta use the Pony Spencer at that point. Meanwhile, okay, keep in mind, he's not a brony. I've watched the show at that time, so unfortunately I was hit with the stick. Judgment card is really good, but also I have a D1 Infinity, so I don't think I even care. What's really funny about that was the fact that we would just build dispensers on like our battlements, like on the sniper battlements. There were players. I don't even know if we're gonna be using D4 if this is how good our run's gonna be. That were like, the one prime directive in their brain was to just try to destroy them. And I don't know why. I mean, I understand why, because like brony hate was pretty popular back then. Not to say that it's some of it is unjustified. But I was also like past that whole brony thing. I was like, okay, this is like terrible. So then, like years later, I don't know why he like Marco said this at some point, but like I was just being like a nihilistic, really bad day. Like probably a shitty Overwatch match, which is usually how you just like give up on humanity as you play like a really bad game of Overwatch. He just goes like, "Oh, what would your pony do?" I don't know why he said this. I don't know why it came up. But it's so stupid. It's like, it made me, like, it turned my mood from 0 to 100, like, instantly. PhD, by the way, we have this, so this is about to be really good. Bombs are key? I'd rather have 4 bombs, honestly. And as I usually do with going for angel deals. So he said that. Years later now, well, it really just like the lore drop after the lore drop. Like I as a joke, I downloaded a like a My Little Pony like mobile game that was like a decade old now. Because that I don't remember what the name of it is. It's that the gacha horse girl racing game. And the joke was that I'm gonna be like, well, this is the real horse game, and I showed one of my friends that instead, and to show how like comically greedy this game is, because it is comically greedy. Like $70 to get like the dragon that shows like has is like insane. Or you could get it on a sale for like I think like $2. Like why would you? It is ridiculous the amount of things that are just it's timers and spending gems. Like you know it's a mobile game. Another Eden's Blessing. I have a Eden's Blessing on my other file right now. So I showed that as a joke, but then downloading that reminded me of the Pony Spencer. Long story short, I now offer a I offer a commission type that is what will Little Pony do because of this stupid joke. Might as well. And so I've had to draw a lot of the characters for practice at this point, which I like right now. Modern, like opinion on My Little Pony is like I don't really care. I've seen, there was a whole bunch of shows that I wanted to like watch to completion, and I unfortunately decided to make My Little Pony one of them after like watching like Digimon and shit, like a bunch of other things. Adventure Time. I still gotta finish Adventure Time. I should probably do that. But, yeah, I wouldn't say, like, I don't care about things going on in that series, is how to put it. But I don't hate the characters, is what it is. Anyway, I really just, like, when I was drawing some of, like, the characters, I'm like, I really just had the thought, like, man, I haven't typed these characters' names in like 10 years. It's been a minute. I can guarantee you some of you haven't had to type in the name Fluttershy in a while. I learned what an Applejack even is recently, because there's a TF2 map called Applejack. And I'm like, I'm seriously just, I was wondering, because I'm like, okay, like, oh, there's like 1 million fucking apple types, so they have like 4,000 characters that are all named after apples. What is an Applejack? And I figured it out, and it's an alcoholic beverage. I'm gonna take a wafer. Do I want to fight the guy? I think I want to fight the guy. So basically I went down a whole rabbit hole to, as a joke, show somebody a shitty game, and now I'm taking a meme from like from like 6 or 7 years ago, and I'm drawing it for money for people who have a horse character. And you know what? I'm having fun drawing them, so that's the main thing. They are in fact fun to draw, because it's literally just a template that I have. It's like your character here, so you kind of reuse those. Because all my other commission types I draw from like scratch. But those ones you actually you can just, like your character here, you basically just like trace over it, like redraw the line. It's like they end up being faster as a result of that. That's the point of them. And comically, I checked this morning on Steam because I was like, okay, what horror games do I want to play? I don't know if it's gonna be Resident Evil next or if it's gonna be Rat Shaker. I think it might be Rat Shaker, but I think Rat Shaker is also like only an hour long, so I don't know. I don't know which one to go with. We'll figure it out. I'll make a post for it, and it'll make sense later. Like I like don't even care about rerolling right now, unfortunately. So hold on, let me D4. There you go. We got Libra. Obviously, our damage went down like super hard. I think this is the part of the game where I can start doing the Libra shenanigans. That is such a loud sound for what you're doing. Like, holy shit. I checked Steam for like horror games, for like survival horror. I was trying to remember the name of the I think it's called like Holster or something. It's that like Resident Evil inspired game that's like a pixelated art style that when you aim you change to like a first person perspective when it's normally top down. That looks really good and cool. I wanted to see if that was out yet, but no, it's still like not even announced. Because I was like, yeah, that'd be a good game to play. I tried to figure it out, and I was like, okay, it's probably if it's like available, it's probably in new releases. So I tried survival horror, couldn't find it, unfortunately. But what is funny is in that list of games was a game called Pone, P-O-N-E, and it is a Lethal Company clone. It is another co-op horror game, but you're all My Little Pony characters in hazmat suits. And I'm like, first of all, for Lethal Company, I usually install Lethal Creatures, so you're all a bunch of little, like, coyote people. And they kind of remind me of that, but it's just like the Cosmos is telling me, like, dude, you've really stoked the pony flames here. And I certainly have. That's really what it's come down to. It's like taken over my life now. I can't take it, like, do it anymore. Also, on a side note, I've been posting the practice drawings of the like, I'm gonna just call them little ponies, because like I call things goobers doobers. I've got little ponies, that's the new one. By far the most, like, at least on Blue Sky, less is more. I'm gonna look at what the gold effect of this does. Chests contain extra pickups. Okay, so I think it just makes the chances of things even higher. Unfortunately, we don't have PhD anymore, so some of these pills are actually just going to be really bad. I have max HP, by the way. Hematemesis, might as well, why not? See what our red health's at. Apparently we got one or like 2 red hearts, actually. 2 red hearts and the rest is like... The rest is history. Let's go ahead and hit another reroll. So we got a lot of red hearts right now. We got PhD again, so let me go right back to that room. Go pick this up. It's a power pill. I think I'd rather keep the judgment, even though I don't know if the judgment would be that good. They've been my best performing thing on my Blue Sky, which is I'm okay with. I feel like it's because they are, like, I draw, you know, like, furry characters. I feel like ponies are like more niche, so you'll probably have people see them more if you like know what to do. Like, obviously I can just like put a hashtag MOP and then more people will probably see it, rather than the hashtag furry that probably has like a much more substantially high amount of people to have to appeal to. So like you get that niche and that niche. That's why like Avali drawings of my like little bird guy, the little Avali guy, little black and white guy with the purple eyes. That's why he tends to be popular. It's because he's literally just like He's more niche, so yeah, you get the attention that you want. Which I'm not against. You know, I like here's another good example is I got like 4 watchers on like the first 2 drawings of those things, of the little ponies. So yeah, I guess I'm a My Little Pony artist now. That's what really came down to. I'll just draw them on occasion. And again, I don't hate drawing them. I think they're fun to draw. So I'm not opposed to just continuing doing that. Pheromones. Okay, well it's gonna be useless here, but whatever. We will be re-rolling here, and it will be really awesome. There you go. Okay, that was an easy room. Yeah, I've drawn more than that. All of my commissions I've been getting recently have all been like Burnt Penny's pretty good, so I might as well take it. We do go into we do go into the deal, right? I'll at least check. Reroll. Nothing great. I mean, I could take it because I'm not gonna be doing angel deals. Could just take it, and then it will re-roll into something else when we get to it. Mostly it's been Dubers people have been getting, which are the little dancey ones that you've probably seen at some point. I tend to post those. But yeah, I've been busy with a lot of that. I have like 3 right now I need to be working on. I have the sketches like done. Which is nice.
Soul of Apollyon.
So I don't gotta worry about that part. Might as well just use this. Trying to get to that one. See what we get. Magnet Tears. No, that's Explosivo. Plus, no, it's not Death's Touch. Judgment. Fool. Oh, we do have some good stuff. Oh, but yeah, now I'm playing Isaac. I've been wanting to play Isaac, but I've been like, I think I have that like a couple years ago. There was that like month-long like coughing fit. I think I have that again, and so I've literally just been like, in all the streams I've had to mute when I can, and then I still don't mute. But I've still been having like coughing fits. I like don't feel sick anymore, but I really just am coughing like sometimes like pretty commonly throughout the day. It's Tech 10 with Epic Hack is pretty good. Oh, but I have the sword, so it's like kind of lame. Yeah, that's a bad build right there. You know, that's that right there. What? Okay, multi-dimensional baby kind of like made a projectile. It looped around, got to, okay, so we understand. We need to get rid of this build as soon as I can. For my sake. Oh, we don't want that. That's like awful. That's unfortunate that we do not want more enemies spawning in these rooms. We need like one more room done. Hold on. Okay, no, we can get rid of it. Let's do 100 in this room though, so we can get another item. Hopefully, there's Seraphim. We got Eucharist. We kind of want to keep. Okay, you're gonna keep this roll until the end of this floor. Hematemesis again, not really that good. So I've just been coughing. That's really what it's been. It's not fun. Like last time it happened, I bought. I don't know how old this game is now. It's like 2 years old. Super Mario Wonder, and I wanted to play that. Now I'm realizing, yeah, I kind of don't, because one, I already recorded like 2 of those and then never uploaded them and deleted the recordings because I was coughing constantly and too quiet. And 2, I kind of just hate Nintendo. Like, they gotta get their shit together before I actually, like, appreciate anything they do. I like Pokemon, that's it. And I don't even like the stuff that Nintendo does with Pokemon. Yeah, we're gonna save Eucharis for in case I want to fight Mega Satan for some reason. Perthrow? I mean, this is basically just Perthrow, but I use money for it instead, so why not just keep that one? And I have been playing a couple like like my other file streak runs. One got really close to losing. I got down to a heart, and like no damage up increases. And then on that same floor, I like went into a boss trap room, got a damage up, and then or like an HP up, I think. And some other stuff, and then I was able to go in my cursor and get a damage up, and then I went from like I think like 1.7 damage and a bad tier rate. It was like a two tier rate or something, or it was like something like that, to something that was like usable, because my cursor had like the mark. So that was a stressful one. Could have lost the streak. I wish like some of those like really hard ones I was recording, because like I don't know, they're fun. I guess at the same token, I got PJs again, so our HP just went like back to max. It's probably easier to win those runs not having to talk the whole time. Which I for some reason, okay, that sucks. We're also like out of like bombs or like out of keys, because all of our keys have been used on gold chest. But I think they're just more interesting when they're harder. And I'm not about to like tell you that, hey, the reason I'm re-rolling all the time is because the levels become harder. This is a labyrinth. Just now realized. Probably should have realized that like ages ago, but you know what? I don't really care. We're just vibing with like the D infinity, which is a good way to just win the game. Very close to hitting me. It's been a good run though. I've been enjoying it, which is like important, because maybe I would have re-rolled if like Eucharis wasn't just here the whole time. I want to get that extra key piece. So it's gonna be worth it. Obviously, like, when I have a build that's like worth using, I fucked that one up. Who cares? Then like, oh yeah, obviously you should just like stick with the run that's like good. I would say you don't really have to play D4 like I do. Just get a good build, and that's what you like keep re-rolling for. We're on the good build. Got Mom's Lipstick, which will be re-rolled very shortly after we get this angel. I have anti-grav, so this is about to be like a really easy. And my brain was just like tapping the like the keys, and I kind of forgot why it was, and it's because we have anti-grav, which is a good item. It breaks a tier cap, lets you charge up these little damage spikes on bosses like that. I only need to fight one of you. We're gonna fight both of them because we can just re-roll the key piece and get the second one in a second here, which is a really effective way to use dice just to get these statues for real. Yeah, let's re-roll. I mean, Spirit Sword for right now. And that's another passive, so we'll do that. And then we'll just get this key piece. The only gameplay changing mod I have right now is I have the range fix still. I don't know if that actually got added finally. But it's the mod that makes it to where instead of just putting a tiny range like thing in front of you, like the more range you have, it's just the sprite moves. farther, it actually just extends the size of it. Is it cheating? I think it's a bug fix more than it is anything. I swear it's been, like, changed. But honestly, like, yeah, I mean, it should work like that. I could reroll. And you know I'm going to. What do we get? Yeah, tech? The tech 0.5, yeah. Tech 0.5 with, this is gonna be a weird room to have to, use marked in. I didn't on my other files, I didn't take Isaac's Heart on a run I saw Isaac's Heart. Why did I not take Isaac's Heart? I always, like, make the case that I think Isaac's Heart's, like, my favorite item in the game. I had some sort of charge build. Like, I had to hold the button down to charge my attack. And, I didn't want to... I had to... it was, like, charge with, like, explosives, and I felt like that is not a good combination, because you want to be aggressive with Isaac's Heart, and so... yeah, it didn't strike me as, like, usable at that moment. So I didn't take it. No, I had, Neptune with something like that, where I wanted to be farther away. That's what it was. Yeah, so you don't take Isaac's Heart in that situation. I've just been holding this Judgment, by the way. It was because I kind of don't even need it. Jawbreaker's cool. I actually would rather take Jawbreaker. Oh, I have the extra slot. Well, it's gonna get, like, the extra slot's gonna get dropped eventually, so who cares? Yeah, this one. Let's get to the D4. Just, like, remove 4 of the dice, because you don't need them with you. I just hit the wrong button. This is gonna be a long fight, actually. Like a surprisingly long fight. Let's just hope that these little clusters don't get put in my general direction. You're really trying to be fancy with that footwork. Alright, that was a good fight. I could even get hit by this last guy as, like, a joke and not feel bad. We have duality. Let's go with Devil Deals. Take this, and then we're gonna D100 it. Hopefully it turns into a passive. That's not a passive, unfortunately. Jawbreaker fell on the ground. I'll take some free money. So there's the build. Let's take this. we could have just used Judgment finally. Oh wait, hold on. There's a Curse our secret room we can just, like, go into real quick. I think this is the part where you just, like, actually keep this build. It's like 15 damage. And I'm immune to explosives? Yeah, I think we have the build. Yeah, this is why you keep the build. We're immune to explosives with this. Okay. Hold on. I know I usually ham up the whole "hi, I'm gonna like, as a joke, reroll." I'm not doing it. Just because the stars align for this to be really good. So I'm gonna fight Hush as a recompense for it, though. Is this the one that gives you the little guy? No, Found Soul is the one you want. So, yeah, this is why this is literally the reason you'd use D6. Not D6. Well, D6 for the situation where I couldn't pick up some of the passives the game was giving me. And we just get flight as well. This is the reason you pick up D4 and D100 and just go crazy on rerolls. Because eventually you'll get some good. But then, even if you get something good, there's a chance you can get something insane and that is where we are at. For certain, we are at the insane part of this, where we have explosives that we are immune to, and not only are immune to these explosives, they actually heal me, and I have 4 red hearts, so I physically cannot die at this point. Like, even though there's like this, the Emperor. I'm literally just gonna take an Emperor card. We'll just use that on the. So we know we've had that one. We've had the Judgment forever. Never gonna use it. Unfortunate. So like we don't get to actually end up using it. I would like to not be bleeding anymore, thank you. And we can actually, you know what? Okay, we're gonna take some detours. Actually, we might not fight Hush in time if we do this, but that's the. Yeah, we'll take a damage. We will probably fight the boss in time. I just wanted to like get the opportunity to use this Judgment card because we've been holding it this entire time. If that makes sense. Let's go ahead and grab that Emperor card. Probably should just use it now, honestly, but it's probably just like right here anyway, so. And I don't imagine this boss taking any more than like 2 milliseconds to kill. So we're just gonna go ahead and just like. There you go. Gonna go ahead and just go fight Hush real quick. This game is really easy, by the way. I mean, it isn't. I mean, I think I should... Do I have 2 syringes? We're gonna go Eve's Mascara. And I guess Leprosy, because it's at least a passive. I'm gonna buy Buddy in a box. Is there a key in here? Possible key? There you go. Bombs are key. That's like literally what you want, actually. Shot speed increase. We actually do not want that. I just realized without even thinking about it. Oh, so what's this little like eye guy? That we actually really did want Eve's Mascara. Because we get the lowered shot speed, which means this thing hits more often. Which is not why I picked it up. And then I looked at my shot speed, and I'm like, oh, I can pick the shot speed up because we have Eve's Mascara. And we're also about to just probably get, like, max money, just because we have Head of the Keeper, maybe? I don't know what would have given me Head of the Keeper, but I'm definitely generating money. Is it my little dude? This is comical. This is proof that if, like... you say your average run... I guess I'm just super lucky in this game. That if your average run is not even like a third of this, then it's probably just like skill issue. But not like, you know, it is a little bit of a disrespectful skill issue, but it's also just like, don't just reroll till like, a run doesn't start till you're on like caves, in my opinion. This is the 3rd time we've gotten PJs, by the way, and it gave us the benefit of PJ. What is this joke? We're actually not able to heal because we, whatever. Might as well take it, right? But I also am just, like, extremely lucky and got an exactly insane combination that allows me to just brainlessly autopilot through this game. But it's just, like... I consistently can just win runs. I had 2 of diamonds would be so nice with deeper pockets. We do have a money equals power. Like, this is just insane. I'm not gonna go fight Blue Baby because we already know what's just gonna happen to Blue Baby. We'll just go fight Mega Satan next, and then probably Delirium because this run has been a blessing. And that's even more explosions that we're just gonna constantly be proccing. And then let's go ahead and not D100 this. Let's just D4 these two. I'll take Blood Puppy. Cute. I mean, Jello is insane. Probably gonna take Jello. To be real. Jello might be one of the like strongest spacebar items in the game, honestly, because staying at this range means I'm just like double damage, and if you get like extra charges, then like this thing is even more powerful. My literal last run was a Mega Satan run with Jello and Epicac, which is funny, and we also had Lead Pencil, which just allowed me to shoot like 15 Epicac shots with Star of Bethlehem right here, so I could shoot them super fast. It was a run. It ended about this fast, and it also deleted Mega Satan. This one is actually faster. Because Mega Satan got locked in the corner there last time too, and wasn't able to. I kind of had to stand here to be able to get the Bethlehem funny. But that's what you get. So we dumped D100 Infinity Super Infinity for Jello. Probably for obvious reasons. I mean, we're just gonna increase our DPS by a hilarious amount, and just autopilot to this Delirium. Really, I'm running out of things to say about this run, other than the fact that, like, man, I really do just get super lucky. Here's another one, by the way. Let's just take that one. Another little dude to help me just like defeat every enemy. He's probably immune to explosions too, which is also really nice. Because now I'm probably, especially when you're out DPSing Delirium by a very significant margin, one of the scariest things ends up becoming the explosive shots he shoots. Because you can shoot a very large amount of them very quickly if you DPS them a lot, but aren't like fast enough to just outright kill them. It doesn't really matter here. We are well, a little too late for the school bag, so I could still also have the dice with me. Guess I'll take some money. I don't know what. Yeah, it could have been a luck up. Those ones were not luck ups. Hey, let me just explode this room before I even like play it. I feel like most of my runs turn into this. Which is like comical. The true hero. That I get this lucky all the time. Like, I'm just gonna be able to walk in most of these boss fights and like instantly beat them. Like Blanket right there, really good. Justice. Might as well use the Emperor card that I was gonna use on the Benadryl. That's what the cathedral is called now. It's called the Benadryl. And then I just didn't end up using it because, like, hey, we got there like instantly anyway. You're active still? Kind of a loser, gonna be honest. Might as well just like shoot a Jello shot at this guy. Not like the enemy. Like actual like the little alcoholic Jello shot you do. This is gonna be like impossible to dodge. I somehow managed to do it. I think something might have blocked. It was probably a leprosy shot. Or like a little leprosy orbital. Just go fight Delirium right now. Maybe I'll have something that gives extra charges. There's probably my ghost dead. Will say my last Delirium run, it had like it had Sacred Heart as well. Delirium was already dead. This is still fast. And I think this is how you're intentionally supposed to fight this boss. I'm gonna be real. You're supposed to just, like, not even actually fight it. Just, like, see if you have, like, a god build and just, like, delete them. Which, you know, it's fair enough. And we got a quarter as well, in case we needed that. Yeah, that was a really good run. Yeah, if you enjoyed. Oh, the little Jello gets a little tech hex as well. That's awesome. If you enjoyed, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and check my links in the description. I'll see you in the next one.